Dear Malta, I understand last week on the highest rating YouTube show, Facebook show, and Twitch, keeping it 3,000, I may have said some things that were deemed culturally insensitive. This pertains to a particular country, Malta. On that, I am sorry. It was never my intention to cause such a big fuss over such a small country. I am truly sorry that your national food of choice is tuna sandwiches with tomato paste. I am truly sorry that you watch Bugs Bunny cartoons and you get hungry. I am truly sorry that your Olympic team will never have a high jumper, long jumper, basketball team, a hurdler, a triple jumper, and you won't be able to participate in other sports that need height. I apologise to the three names of Malta, Charlie, Joe, and Rita. I'm sorry. I apologise profusely to the people of Gozo for allowing Valletta to be the best city in Malta. I'm sorry that you'll never get Disneyland Valletta, as there'll simply be not enough people to ride the rides. Well, not the adult ones anyway. I apologise on the fact that I can press play on the first episode of Season 1 of Cobra Kai, go for a leisurely walk around the coastline of Malta and be back by the time the Valley tournament's on. My comments were ill-informed last week, and I will not make such comments again. I hope to continue to help create the electricity that keeps this show running. And another fun fact about Malta, they only got electricity in 2004. 16 years of living with refrigeration. You go, Malta. Once again, I apologise, and I hope you sincerely accept this apology. Yours sincerely, Ash Brown. Apparently, I'm from Sicily.
I'm surprised you did that much fucking research.
Was that a good? That was a good apology.
It actually was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Well done.
Wouldn't have expected anything less.
I apologised. I think I did well, and it was hard. It was hard. It was heartfelt too. Look, see, people are forgiving. That's awesome. I care. I care. If someone wants a personal apology, at least I'm not going to apologise to you personally. That just covers off the whole thing. How'd you rate that? How'd you rate the apology? Was it good? Was it heartfelt?
It was. It stood up to the standard that you normally set.
I think it would have been more heartfelt if you looked at the camera a couple of times.
I couldn't read. I couldn't look.
Look, you tried.
Yeah,
I tried. It doesn't matter if I looked at it. It was the content. But yeah, I mean, but why?
He's Ron Burgundy. He just reads whatever's on the teleprompter.
If I had a teleprompter,
go fuck yourself, Malta.
That's actually what.
How many people live in Malta? Like, is it reasonable that, like, on your trek around the island, you could just apologize to everyone one by one?
Anyway, so we had a nice day today. It was sunny.
Yeah. How many people got murdered? How many people got murdered in the States today? That's probably the population.
It's the amount of people that caught coronavirus in the UK today.
Why can't we just be happy that someone apologised for something?
It's true.
What is the actual population of Malta? Does anybody know?
3. Max just. So, Janine, you're the resident Maltese person that's quite sensitive about these issues. Were you happy?
I was almost hanging up last week because you were doing my head in. Anyways, I just googled the population of Gozo. If this is right, there's only 30,000 people. I don't know if that's right.
It's
you could do that.
At least?
It must be right. It's not that big.
15,000 women.
Yeah, you could get all people in one stadium. 30,000 people.
We have more people with COVID.
Jeez Louise.
Anyway, hello. I'm here. Dean's here. Dean, say hello.
Hello. How are we?
Janine, say hello. Nick.
How's everybody doing?
In Malta.
Lucky it's like 3 a.m. and no one's watching in Malta.
The highest rated show in Malta was 6. Oh, we've got 8. We're at prime time in Malta. What time is it in Malta?
Let me have a look. What time is it in Malta? 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m.
Oh, there we go. Breakfast. Wake up with 3,000.
All right.
What? Anyway, hello.
Hey, everybody.
Good
How are
day,
you?
mate. Oh, we're good.
Oh, you know,
Fucking hell.
I'm a week more over it than I was the week before.
What do you over, Nick? Let's sit there. Let us be your armchair psychologist.
Talk to us.
Just lockdown. We're in like California. It's not moving at all. It just stinks to see other parts of the country getting released, being able to, do this or that. We got an announcement on parks today. They're not going to do it until we get to level orange, I think it is. Like we're 2 phases away, 2 tiers away. And even then they're saying they can have either 500 people in the park or quarter capacity, whatever's less, which is, 500 people in the park. That's so ridiculous. That's ridiculously few people. Like, there's not even any point, really. I don't see what kind of profit they can turn with those numbers.
But
what is the lockdown there, though? Like, are you allowed to go out and do things, or like shop and stuff like that, or not really?
Yeah, you can shop. Like, it's the big gathering places. Sporting events, the theme parks. They just instituted a mask mandate if you're in public places, which I don't know. Those aren't laws. You can't really.
we've been wearing masks since
2008.
It feels like it. Yeah,
Well,
July.
put it this way, Nick. We've got
July,
5 cases today in our state, and we're on full lockdown. No retail, nothing.
That's ridiculous.
And we know where the cases are. It's a school in the northern suburbs of Melbourne.
Mm.
So we're still locked down. Like, we've got businesses shut completely. Like,
For 5
you walk
cases.
yeah, over 5 cases. So you guys will be rioting over that. We're just like, oh, whatever. We're all over it.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that bad. I think people would be saying F it and going against it anyway.
Oh, we're closed. We're fucking closed, mate. Don't worry.
We need a riot, I think. We're pretty we're pussies compared to other parts of the world. Like in France, they love a riot. France loves a riot. Every time you jump on TV, they're always got some sort of riot going on. Germans, no, not big on riots. Not really big on group gatherings for political reasons anymore. America,
France has Muslims beheading teachers now. Did you hear about that one recently?
that's the sort of stuff we need.
What? No, we do not need that. What's wrong with you? Jesus.
Spice things up a bit.
It just shows how fucked everything is at the moment
Yeah.
on every level.
So let's spice it up. Let's be happy. Let's talk about happy things. So talk
Salty.
about one good thing that happened to you this week.
No, I was going to say we can talk about what your jersey is because people are asking.
Oh, it's the AFL Grand Final this weekend. Oh, which means we've got a very important segment.
Then I get music on my report. What happened there?
I forgot to put music on it. So Janine, your sports report. Lay it down.
I was pretty close on one of the matches, wasn't I? How close was I?
Oh, you
I can't
had the wrong
remember.
side.
Pardon?
You had the wrong side winning, but anyway.
No, I didn't.
I told you Richmond and Geelong were both going to win.
Yeah.
You picked Port and the Lions, which
No,
are two different
I didn't.
sides. Didn't you?
And they both lost.
No, I said Tigers. And I said by a goal. And they
Oh, yeah, right. Well, they were close.
And they won by a goal.
Close. Yeah.
They won by a goal. You were right.
Did they?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Janine, you're right.
Anyway, yeah, but
Okay.
no, and I can't remember who I chose in the second one. But anyway, who's in the grand final now? So the Tigers versus Cats, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Who we
Trini.
got? Who we got?
Whose favourites? Who's yeah?
Oh, It looks like it's going to rain, so Richmond.
You reckon
Yeah,
Richmond?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah,
By how many points?
Probably
22.
3 goals, maybe 2 or 3 goals. They won't be high scoring, I wouldn't think.
Okay.
Nick, have you ever watched a game of AFL football?
No, I was just thinking I need to watch this stuff. Is it regular season or playoffs right now?
No, it's like
Grand
the Super Bowl.
The
for us in
championship
Australia on the weekend.
The big games this weekend?
Yeah.
Big game. This is why we've got such a good sports reporter like Janine on to break it down.
What's the easiest way for a Yank to watch it?
I think you can watch it on ESPN or no Fox Sports 1. I think's got it. I think.
Just download the app. Just download the AFL app and you can watch it.
How to watch the grand final
From anywhere in the world, there's an app. There's an AFL app. You can watch the game from anywhere. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a basic one.
Is there a heavy favorite or is it pretty even matchup?
Oh, Richmond a favourite, but not by a goal. I think by a couple of goals, maybe.
Maybe I'll put some money on it.
How would you describe AFL to Nick? Is it like NFL soccer with no rules?
A mixture of every sport.
NFL rugby soccer with like no rules.
He's
I
surely
believe I've seen it here or there. They don't wear any pads, really, do they?
Nothing.
Nothing.
just in their shorts.
It's not high contact though.
It's just a bit of
It's not. That's not what I saw.
What did you say, Janine? It's not what?
It's not high contact. Like they tackle, but they don't
That's high
back-
contact.
I tried telling Joel Selwood that.
I don't know who that is, to be honest.
it's pretty high contact.
It's not
It's hard.
that-
It's hard and heavy contact.
Have
A little
you
like
seen
high.
like rugby and shit? That's like full on.
Ashley got to. Hopefully, I can see Ashley's brain ticking over. I'm hoping
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm getting
he's like the biggest hits of all time.
people got the biggest hits in AFL right
yeah.
now.
What's he
I'm
doing?
trying to find out. There is Fox Sports 1, Nick, on Friday morning. Here we go. I've actually. This is AFL. I'll put this.
Did someone say KFC?
No.
Did somebody say KFC? All right.
All right, it's KFC. Fucking hell. This show's off the rails already. Apologise to Malta. Here we go. Share. Here, watch this. Nick, this is put this on. Boom. This is probably breaking up.
Dude.
Yeah, but he's exaggerating.
Boom.
Dead.
Yeah, but
Cool.
Whoa.
Oh.
Janine, what sport are you watching?
This is extreme, though. They're not.
Oh.
This looks like it could be like nearly as fun as hockey to watch.
It's not like this all the time. This is just highlights. And they're not allowed to purposely do that.
Can we get like a real footy player on here and have Janine go on with like all this stuff? Like it's not that bad.
They're in like they're in a neck brace and a wheelchair.
Isn't the rule that they're only allowed to tackle below the waist?
Yeah, they're really protective of the head. Here we go.
Yeah.
You could. Oh, but that's really good, isn't it?
These are accidents, though. Like, you know.
This is. I like how Janine's backbend. There's a fair few whacks. It's a pretty brutal game, footy.
Yeah.
That guy there, that guy in the
I'm
blue
saying
and white.
it's not as brutal as rugby or those like full contact sports. It's not meant to be a full contact sport.
What do you consider a full contact sport then?
Like, what's that? Like, you know what? In America, they wear like the full gear with what's that sport? Is it
American football?
American football? I don't freaking know. But like, they're obviously protected because it's a full contact sport, right?
Yeah, there's
Because
a lot of
they're
blocking and shoving and all that going on at all
because
times.
Isn't it made that they're supposed to full tackle them to keep them, you know?
Yeah, it gets pretty hardcore.
Where this is not supposed to be that. The aim of the game is to get the ball and pass it to your teammates and then get a goal, not to tackle to get the ball off you, right?
I think it's a neck broken.
Yeah, so this is in the spirit of the AFL Grand Final, Nick. You can see that it's a reasonably brutal game.
Hey, Ash, didn't Salty sustain one of the worst football injuries known to man in
Oh,
outdoor footy?
so we play. Actually, I'll show that. So we used to play 9-a-side, which is effectively like flag footy, flag touch football that you play in America. So Salty and a few friends, we played in the park. Anyway, so Salty sustained this injury. Oh, it was a tough injury. I'm not gonna lie. It was probably one of the more brutal injuries I've ever seen on the footy field. He
He got an unexpected erection and broke it.
Well, you probably could talk about that because it was probably about the same size. This little figure here, he strained it. He saw purple.
Going to another dimension.
Oh, you remember that day? That was pretty bad, wasn't it?
I'm not gonna lie though, hurting your pinky would be a bitch. Like that would actually hurt.
he was turning purple.
Sorry, guys. I had to fucking chuck it on mute for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Tell that to Joe Theismann.
I apologise for that.
We were talking about your finger.
Yeah, so did you watch the Big Hits video? Is that the first time you've seen it?
Well, talking about how you broke
I heard about this one legendary hit, like where this guy sprained his pinky. Is there any video of that? I don't know. He's an Australian footy legend.
Yeah, remember when you AFL nines and you almost died with a broken when you sprained your pinky finger?
Oh, when I dislocated my finger. Yeah, I've only just been able to, like, this year, bend it properly back now.
Pray for Salty.
That one.
Prayers up.
Yeah, he went to the hospital. Yeah, true. That was fun. I already had 3 goals.
That sounds rough, man. Did you get a disabled placard for your car so you can get a close spot?
He just drives straight into cafes. He doesn't even bother parking.
The best thing was I just left him at the hospital. I dropped him off, said, "You're all right?" He goes, "Nah, man." I said, "Oh, well, I gotta go."
That's not what happened, Big Face. You waited for my Vanessa to get there, and then you left. Yeah, anyway. All right, all good. We were talking about next. Wait a minute. Let me get rid of it.
I'll show you a hit. I'll show you one hit that was absolutely brutal. Where is it? There's.
I'll grow it out a bit.
Grow it out.
Yeah, I'll show you this
it won't
one.
look great, but it'll be better than nothing.
This one's a terrific.
Can't shave it now before Sundays.
What are you talking about?
He's facial hair.
Nothing. My ball hair.
Oh, here we go. Have a look at this for a hit.
Oh, Lockett was the bomb, man.
Yeah, watch this. Remember the time you
Is
had
it Haven?
bang?
Whoa.
Oh, come on. His pinky's fine.
Yeah, so that's AFL football. Yeah, it's on this weekend. We'll promote it free of charge. AFL Grand Final. We're allowed to say the Grand Final, unlike America, where you can't say the Super Bowl without getting a cease and desist letter. It's true. That's unreal. They always talk about the big game. I've been in the States when they have March Madness on, and they refer to it as what is it, the Madness in March or whatever, the tourney, because there's so many rights regarding it. It's off chops. So anyway, Janine, what was your pick? What should it be?
I'm gonna go Cats, but I'm gonna go very slim pickings, and I'm gonna say that by a couple points.
Yeah, I'll back you. I want to go Cats. Let's knock these guys off. I'm over Richard.
How do you pronounce? Was this Geelong?
Yeah, Geelong.
Geelong.
So that's where Geelong's a place in Nick when you come to Australia sometime, and that's where you go if you want a single mum.
Hey-o.
Oh.
All right.
We'll take you down there. Go to Corio.
Got a Smorgies.
It's not there anymore, Smorgies.
I like a nice dumpy milk fart box.
Yeah. No, you walk in, Nick, you say, "Oh, I'm Nick from America," boom, you'd be swimming in it. You'll have to get a snorkel.
Oh my god, I need to go.
I'll go there, actually.
Am I mute still? Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, I'm not.
How about you, Salty?
Yeah.
You like that aged meat?
Hey?
Those hanging piss flaps?
What?
No, I'm just fucking around.
You're a weird cunt, man. We're all weird in our own wacky ways.
Where's Lucas?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Where is Lucas?
Was he feeding the fish?
Yeah, feed the fish and Nikki.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh,
was it snack time?
Yeah. Here's a question.
Oh my god.
I'll try and keep this show on track.
Imagine the hair they have to vacuum up after that.
fucking more than come off your stupid cohort. So, would you start?
That's the best thing that happened to me this week, ass fucker. Getting my head cut.
Would we start a cult? Is that what you're trying to
We're
say?
going to start one.
Would
We're
you
going to
start-
start a 3,000 cult.
Would you start or join a cult? I heard this
Depending on what kind of cult it was. What kind of cult is it, but?
Well, fucking, what sort of cult would you start, Salty, then?
No, what kind of cult would you join? I wouldn't want to start anything. Too much work. I'd join something.
Well, that's where all the money is.
Yeah.
Starting one.
I reckon I could.
Isn't there a cult in America? Isn't there? Is it Seattle?
There's a
or
lot of
something
them.
in America that's got running their own little world.
Yeah.
Well, there's the Scientologists. That's the popular one.
There's a city in America that's running their own cults or oh, you haven't seen anything I watch. They're running their own. I got to Google it, but they're running their own city, their own little world with their own laws and their own everything. Since COVID came in, they're running their own. I don't know how to explain it.
Victoria.
I'm gonna find it for you. I reckon it's in Seattle.
Mormons?
These
Well,
people
apparently-
just taking over the city. Oh, fine.
Initiation of the salt is cutting to dislocate your finger.
Oh my god.
Thanks, JM.
Hey, what was that massive cult that they all drank the Kool-Aid and
Jonestown.
Oh,
Jonestown?
Jim.
Yeah.
Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones. Yeah, Jim Jones. Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you got to be a leader. You have to be very charismatic, and you got to be the messiah, so to speak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So if you've got no fucking personality, you're not going to run a cult.
You can run a cult, Janine, I reckon.
Yeah, Harry Styles one for sure.
What's initiation?
Blumpkins.
There's already a freaking Harry Styles cult, I reckon. All his fans.
I'm
Not do
Googling this thing,
anything.
man.
Harry
Well,
Styles cult.
Arguably, right, and I don't want to say anything that I have to apologize for next week, but would a religion be classified as somewhat of a cult?
Religion is cult.
They're not getting built. Like the big difference with something like Christianity, and I know like it's pretty broad, but for the most part, if you're a Christian, tithing is a voluntary thing. Like to get their message, you don't have to pay. Whereas something like Scientology, it's levels. You got to pay to take courses, and they just keep creating courses. Like they built these people for money. I'd say anything where you're just taking people's money and just wringing them dry. That's probably the line for cult.
So how
Harry
about
Styles, just like Harry Styles cult. I just jumped on Reddit.
the best source of accurate information?
Bastion of truth, Reddit.
And the Harry Styles cult. Someone asked me today if I was in a Harry Styles cult because I talk about him so much. Honestly, I think I might be. Username.
What's Janine's handle?
Yeah, what's your handle?
Is Crossodeka. Oh my god. Oh my god, she just talked about Harry Styles.
Oh, look,
my
Janine, your spirit animal.
Yeah, there would be. There'd be some weird thing that girls do to try to get,
Any sniff of
manifest
Harry?
him into their life or some shit. Wouldn't
The head
surprise
office.
me.
Sorry, Dean. I just saw that and I thought
Head office isn't Gozo. No, you know what? What about the Freemasons? Is that a cult? Is that a organization? Like, what's that?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good question.
It's a good way to become president.
I don't think it's a cult.
Why didn't
It'd be more like an organisation.
Why wouldn't it be a cult?
Why would not be a cult? I mean,
Well, it's either you're born.
the same question.
Well, you're
It'd be
born
more like
into
an
it.
organisation.
Aren't you either born into it or exclusive
Yeah, you
invite?
have to-
Like, you're not just going to walk in and
I suppose what's the difference between an organisation and a cult, technically?
Well,
I mean,
How-
Scientology has people who they'll have test your personality things.
don't they have that machine where they're going to put their hands on the electrodes and
Yeah,
And
Well,
they always
I
get hot
suppose-
chicks to do it too. They always get hot chicks to get you in. Have you noticed that?
The best expose for Scientology was, I think Louis Theroux did a doco on Scientology. That was fucking good.
Who was that?
Louis Theroux.
Sorry, Janine, what were you
I
saying?
think I've probably seen it.
No, I think isn't the main difference with a cult too is you have to have like a religious type of leader that you follow and you believe in. So you're believing in a religion or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So
I'd say if your central figure, your quote unquote God, is alive and breathing, that's probably a red flag that you're in a cult.
yeah, but usually it's a
How are you gonna-
prophet. No, usually they believe in some sort of religion, but then the person that's there, that's the leader, is the prophet, right? Isn't that usually?
Well, the Branch Davidians, like David Koresh, they thought he was
Oh,
like
yeah.
the second coming of Jesus.
Hmm.
Do you want me to give you the definition of cult?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In modern English, cult is a social group that is defined by its unusual religious, spiritual, or philosophical beliefs, Harry Styles, or by its common interests, Harry Styles, in a particular personality, Harry Styles, object or goal,
Harry
Blomkins for Harry Styles. This sense of term is controversial, having divergent definitions both in popular culture and academia, and has been going on source of contention amongst scholars across several fields of study. So, to be perfectly honest, what is a cult? No one's really been able to define it, to be honest.
Well, like,
Because-
all right, so yeah, okay. I don't know.
That one's blown your mind a bit.
Yeah, well, like, cause like a lot of cults live in certain compounds and stuff like that. Like, you know, they shelter themselves away from certain people and live within their bubble,
Yeah.
right? So, would Amish be a cult?
And I think Amish is a religion, isn't it? Like, it's actually because I suppose I don't know. Well, do you want me to give you the 6 most famous cults in history according to Insider?
All right, give us
Yep.
a runner.
And then that way we can sort of figure. This might give us some frame of reference. That's all.
Mm.
The Manson family.
Yeah.
The Manson family. Heaven's Gate. Do you know about the Heaven's Gate?
Oh yeah, Heaven's
yeah.
Gate was the one. It was that old man who had his hair all cropped off, big ears, but wild eyes, and they all wore like black
Master
jumpsuits.
Applewhite.
Did they all die wearing Nikes?
Yeah, Marshall. Yeah, they were all wearing Cortezes, if I remember.
Yeah.
correctly.
They all died in the.
And it was just like this big mansion down in San Diego, and they found just everyone in their bunk beds.
Yeah, all died like all the same way. They all died the same way too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they basically it was like Jonestown. Everybody had. I want to say it was like a Jello shot or something like that.
Yeah.
They drank vodka. Here we go. In March in 1997, 39 members of Heaven's Gate donned dark outfits and matching Nike shoes. Branding, of course. You've got a
Pretty
branding.
dope outfits to go out in.
Yeah. In terms of the shoes, 97.
They wanted to go out as fucking b-boys.
Yeah.
When they're waiting for some UFO or some shit to land and take them away.
It had to do with the something bop, the mbop comment or something like that. Yeah, the Hanson brothers were their messiah.
Fuck.
This is why I'm afraid for you, Janine. The Hansons were doing it back in the 90s, and
and the next one was the OM. I'm butchering this one. The OM Shakira, which left 5 bags filled with toxic nerve agents in 3 Tokyo trains during rush hour. The Branch Davidians, which is Waco, Texas, David Koresh. The Children of God, which were accused of numerous members of child abuse.
That one was. That one was interesting. The kid who was he was like their Jesus,
David Berg,
Davidito, and he ended up murdering like his mother, a bunch of people involved, and then killing himself. One's fucked up.
Two famous people. This is a trivia question.
I know who they are.
2 famous people grew up in the Children of God. Anyone but Nick. You got an answer?
Katy Perry, one of them.
I'll tell you, Charmed. I'll give you Charmed and the Joker.
Oh, what's his
Alyssa
name?
Milano.
No, Rose McGowan and Joaquin Phoenix were
Jeez.
both grew up in the Children of God cult. How's that for a Jim Jones and founded the People's Temple and instructed his followers to drink cyanide flavored Kool-Aid, and 900 people died. That's the top 6 one. So so that gives you a bit of frame.
There's actually been a few in Australia too. Some crazy
Yeah,
ones.
They don't end well though.
Yeah.
Like if you're signing, sorry.
No, what did you say, Dick?
If you're signing the registration form to your fucking new cult that you're about to sign up to, it's not going to end well just by the stats of every other cult that's been around. Like,
yeah, but you don't know you're in a cult. That's half the thing, isn't it? Like most of them that are born into it don't know it.
Yeah.
And the ones that are obviously turned are turned for a reason, and they don't know that they're in it until they're deep in it. So.
We worked in a cult, Janine.
You can say that. Sorry.
We escaped our cult. That was good.
Who was the leader?
Well, I'll just go with the flow of that one. It's.
Are you still doing your podcast, Ash, or not? I just randomly thought about that now. I know, weird. Sorry. Did you make a season 2 or is that coming out?
Yes, the answer is yes. That will start up soon.
Okay.
But anyway, where is it? The Family. It was a cult that based in the 60s in the Dandenong Ranges. That's an Australian one. Yeah. So there is some quite cults of. Someone else that is currently in that cult is Belinda is still stuck in the cult. Cults are weird, aren't they? Like it's at one point you watch all these docos where people escape them, and how do they do it? You know what I mean? Like,
we look at Scientology, right? And like I'll go back to the doco with Louis Theroux. If you leave, right? They're sending film crews out to you. They're hounding you. They're just scaremongering. Yeah. Like, what have they got to hide? Like, what's really going on? Type of shit, you know? Like,
isn't the dude's wife dead or something? Isn't the dude's wife missing or something? Look, we're all going to get absolutely fucking. We're all screwed now.
Oh, yeah.
You think David Miscavige is coming after us?
Yeah,
no,
as soon as you think
his dad escaped and was on Joe Rogan.
Holy shit! Max's sister's in Jehovah's Witness. Now that's a cult. Anything that makes you go knock on doors, I think, is a cult.
Anything that makes you have to fucking hide behind the couch and pretend you're not home. Is
You have to put your gift mask on and take your pants off to open the door.
Oh,
no.
Exotic Zoo was kind of similar to a cult.
Yeah,
that really was. If
you get your arm bitten off and go back to work, you're in a cult.
If your partner dies and then your current partner sings a song about how beautiful his balls was at your funeral, you're in a cult.
Yeah.
That was a great. Oh, this is. I think we may have touched the. So Max was saying that Jehovah's Witnesses wreck families.
Well, I think the main thing with that is because they don't believe in like blood transfusions, like hospital care, like a lot of things that they believe in, like is a bit full on in that sense. Yeah, because my uncle was one too, and he was dating that's how we got into it. He was dating someone, and I think he ended up getting out of it when he found that her sister or something like that went in for hospital care, and all she needed was a blood transfusion, and they wouldn't give it to her because she was Jehovah's Witness, and I think she ended up passing away. And then after that, he was like, "Nah, this isn't right." Because like if that would have just saved their life, why are we refusing the help, like the treatment?
A lot of sex in cults, though.
Yeah, well, they're bored. There's a lot of downtime.
Well, what was I talking to you about the other day? That the TV show I was watching, Big Love.
The Vow.
Oh,
yeah.
Love, yeah. Have you seen it, Nick?
No, I haven't watched
The
that.
Mormons?
No. Aren't they like some Orthodox Mormons or some
Yeah.
offshoot of Mormonism?
Yeah. But they lived like on a compound, and most of them, and what they were doing was, I think it is actually based off a true story. There was like this book of young girls that, because they're obviously allowed to marry young, like you would choose out of the book, and then it became like this big thing where obviously
That's
the
hot.
outside police are trying to get inside information, but they're very closed off. And then there's a whole other storyline for it and stuff like that. But it's pretty
Is it
interesting.
like the paperback version of Tinder?
But they would use like their profit. They'd use their profit to say that he obviously got signs from above saying that you're destined for this family and this husband, and make them believe that that's what it was all about.
Bloody hell.
It's obviously dramatized. It was actually a good show. Like, it's pretty interesting.
Does he have multiple wives?
Yeah.
That'd be hard, I reckon.
Yeah, and well, that's what he was saying. Like, it's funny because half the first season, right, is him trying to balance his life between the three women and his sex life between the three women, and then all the children that he's creating. It's actually pretty funny. Like, there's humor to it. It's not just all serious show. And he's so he's moved out of the compound and he's living amongst Catholics and Christians very heavily. And he's not allowed to show his true religion. So he buys 3 houses on the block, and they have to pretend that they're all separate families. And he has to go through the houses in the back so they don't know, so the community doesn't know he's a Mormon.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
How many kids he got?
That's
there
too
was
many headaches.
There was
Would you need a
14
roster?
or 15 of them or something. Huh?
You need a roster, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, that's what they do. The women, have a roster, and they all, help each other out and stuff like that. So it's like
If
a
that
whole
was okay.
system.
If you got 3, you might as well get 6. So then you might as well, because then you can just go, right, 1 each day, and then just have a day to yourself.
Yeah, but
Easy
you
to
have
remember.
provide-
Do they ever collab on a dick?
Yeah, it'd be
you
good.
have to provide
That's what I was thinking.
for it.
Just collaborate. Just bring him in on a day, knock them all out on one sesh. Then you got a couple of days
You
for
know,
yourself.
you know what would be cool though, and not fucking keeping it 3,000 in a week. You know what would be cool? Forming a team, like the Dog the Bounty Hunter team, and going into cults and getting out people that want to get out. Helping them escape.
Oh, that's
That's
a good
Is that a
That's a good
thing?
show. They send him an email, help me, and then Dog goes
How's
out
your
there.
email? Half these people don't.
It'd be fucking sick, but forming a team to go in and get him out of the cult. You could
Escaping
make a TV show about that.
Escaping
I
the
think
cult.
there is one. Yeah, there is.
Imagine
It's called Escaping Evil, My Life in a Cult.
Imagine escaping and then having to deal with the real world, and you've never known it. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
And the hotter the girls are that we get out of there, the better. So
Oh
we go
my
in.
god! Wow, so then you can just keep it in your cult.
Janine, you know what you are? You're the chick on the radio in the fucking room with the cameras and all that in the earpiece going, the guys coming around the corner, guys coming there, go left,
That's
go
the catch
right.
a predator.
And you were literally on the other side of that.
Janine's like a radio chick in the van. Janine's in the van, and we're in and we go in and we get him out of the cult. We go undercover.
Let's not bullshit. Janine is gonna be the bait. She's the girl that the guy sees and then ducks off into the hallway, and Chris Hansen comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Janine goes into the cult and gets the girls out of there for us. Okay.
As they walk in, Salty walks out and he's like, "What the fuck?" And the guy's just looking at Salty.
What is it?
Pulls his pants back up.
Fucking hell. That's about
Then
right.
he would bring a couple out, and he'd go, it's all like, no, put them back.
Alright, so
They're only a 6. Put them back.
You need go.
To be fair, assault your 6 is everyone else's 10. So
would you say that modern day cults are these like little influencers and shit like that have like these massive followings? Like,
I think that we're actually in more of
Kardashian.
I actually think we're in a more of a cult society than we've ever been. I think you're right. I think we've the way internet is. I think the way that there's no bipartisan anymore. It's all single view. I think sports. There's no greater tribal and cultish thing than sports. Politics is starting to become absolutely cult-like, and then it's almost a cult within the cult. So the people, you've got Republicans, and you've got the Tea Party, and you got this, and you got that, and then you've got the Trump supporters, and maybe, and I don't want to go political at all, but I'm saying that gets really, really cultish. Influencers are unbelievably cultish. Like these people will follow these people, everything that they say. These guys sell a product. All influencers are online salespeople. That's all they are, and they know they've got a Tromo teeth whitening, and suddenly all their idiot people buy the teeth whitening.
It's like if what's her name, one of the Kardashians.
oh, true.
What the heck was that?
Yeah. Go on, Troy. Was that Troy?
Yeah, that was true.
Yeah, Mad Dog. I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, what if one of the Kardashians were to fucking drop dead, right? Their following would be heartbroken. And and what have they actually contributed to society apart from false, self-esteem images for women fucking across the world? Really?
Yeah, I think they've been completely and utterly a joke. I hate the Kardashians. I'll tell you about it. I don't hate the Kardashians.
They're all right.
I just wish they didn't exist. Oh, there he is. Troy, say hello.
Hello.
Can you hear? Oh, there we are. We've got a. There we are. A co-host. What are you drinking here?
Valentine's.
Blanton.
What is it? Blanton.
Oh, here we go. Troy, what's your opinion on cults?
On cults.
Yeah, what's your favorite cult?
Freemasons.
Freemasons.
Yeah.
No, I don't really care for cults.
Well, we're not trying to apply for any. We're just we're just discussing.
I'm just trying to gauge which applications to send you.
I had an in with the Freemasons once, and I knocked it back.
Yeah, that's
Well,
dumb.
you were telling us that once upon a time.
Yeah.
Well, give us the story.
Apparently, they have a specific handshake. If they shake your hand a certain way.
Yeah. It's the same one LeBron and AD have.
Yeah, no, so tell us when you're going to join the Freemasons.
So I was working at a financial organization with Salty at the time, and I was dealing with a broker, pretty high level broker, and I dealt with him for a little while, and he pretty much asked me, he goes, "You sound pretty switched on. Do you want to come down to the lodge, wherever the lodge was? We've got a good circle of influence and a lot of people in a lot of high places, and maybe we can, show you some opportunities." And this was
innuendos all over that.
And this is me at the time, like full on into like 9/11 clips and conspiracy theories, and I was balls deep in bloody conspiracy theories, and Freemasons were like everything I was watching. And I was scared shitless. I'm like, I'm going to get there and they're going to bust nuts on me in a white coffin and all this shit. I'm like, fuck that. so no, I was out. Huh. But I should have gone.
I think here it's more like a bros club, isn't it?
I think
it is. But still, like, what is it? How many presidents were Freemasons? Here we go. How many? I always do this when I type. I talk. Freemasons. Here we go. 14 presidents. What do you got? You've had 45 presidents. So what? A third of the, just under a third of. Yeah, about just under a third of your presidents have been Freemasons. Holy shit!
Or skull and crossbones or whatever they were. Yeah.
That's you
Yeah.
should be Freemasons, Nick. You can be president, and then you can promote our show and invade Malta.
It's not
Or
really much to
reclaim
engage.
Malta.
It's been invaded too many times already.
Hey, Troy, when you stood next to that bomb in Malta, were you worried it was going to go off?
It was fake. It wasn't
It's
real.
what's that?
It wasn't the real one.
A
Reproduction.
reproduction.
Oh,
Not real.
oh.
Where's the real
Show
one?
you what the real bomb looked like.
Oh.
That's gay.
The real one's Superman.
Troy, give us your opinion on Malta.
I love Malta.
Did your back hurt after your trip, having to stoop down to talk to everybody?
Fuck you, Nick.
Yeah.
They're more shorter in Melbourne than they are in Malta.
They
Well, those are
shortens out
The Maltese Melbournians. Is
Yeah.
that it? Melbournians?
Mhm.
The Melbournese. Melbournese.
Melbourne.
Well, me and Salty aren't full-bred Maltese, so we're not typically that short. I know some Maltese that are like 5 foot. Nothing.
Well, Janine's like 4 foot.
No, I'm at least in the 5, surely.
You're not no, I'm talking about blokes. Like
Janine's
angry,
Oh,
short,
yeah.
angry, short, bald, go fishing.
The Joe Baldwin of the world.
Oh, he's huge. He's like 6
Yeah.
foot.
See, my cousin Norbert is like,
He's proper 6
What?
foot.
yeah.
Sorry, hang on a minute.
Yeah,
What's his name?
What's his name?
Norbert?
yeah, it's Maltese. Alice.
Norbert.
That's a sick name, though. I like that.
Norbert.
Wait,
They call him Bert.
Like the Eddie Murphy movie?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Norbert.
That's tough. I like that.
Not his best work.
Norbert. And that's a Maltese
Norbert.
name.
Is Norbert really a Maltese-derived name?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. They call him
Oh,
either
really?
the shortened for Nor or Bert.
Oh,
Norbert.
okay, yeah.
Norbert Harry Potter. What's that?
He's the dragon. Hagrid's baby dragon.
Oh.
I hate
Oh,
that I
yeah.
know that.
You can't even
There's a-
see it.
No,
Just
she's
see a
got-
little
you see,
boggly
little,
eye.
you see a couple of eyes. You
On
see
the
eyes.
poppy.
Nice. Little big
Bloody
eye.
hell.
Yeah, when Troy was in Malta, he was what were you drinking? Jack and Cokes. Like
Oh man,
they wouldn't understand like what you're asking for half the time.
Hey, Troy,
Jack
how
Daniels
how do
and
you
Co.
feel about Dean's Harry Styles fetish?
huh?
How do you
Tell
feel
me
about-
my secrets?
I already know your stupid secret of Harry Styles.
Hey, Troy, does she get you to wear like a sequins shirt and sing songs to her and shit?
Fucking hell, man.
You wear a pearl necklace.
Nah, man, no, she wishes hard.
My fantasy.
we should play
So-
a game. Ask Troy. We just asked Troy questions about Harry Styles.
So, Troy, who's your hall pass celebrity?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon. What's her name? Sabrina Carpenter at the moment is my favorite one.
Who's she?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Never heard of her.
I'm pretty sure that's her name. I'll have to check.
Where's she? What's she off? A movie or TV?
Yeah, yeah. A few
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a fair.
Oh my goodness,
Oh Jesus.
she looks
Oh,
young.
no, put it up, put it up, put it up.
Oh.
I don't
Oh
even know
my.
who she
Oh my
is.
god,
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
has she
God.
graduated
Well
yet,
done, Troy.
Troy?
yeah,
Well done.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll add a. Yeah, that can be our new
She was in
wallpaper. I
a
think.
movie recently.
There we are.
Remember the dancing movie?
Oh, yeah, she's like a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, I was
Come
from.
on.
Oh, fucking hell. All right, Troy. You're a good man.
Yeah, Troy.
I feel like I know. What have I done her
Oh
on?
yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
She's like 20, but that's all right.
What do
Yeah,
you
she
mean?
just turned 21 a few
No,
months
but
ago.
hey,
So
good.
Too old for you, Dave.
Yeah, just, but that's all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's a fair
Nah,
selection.
she'll just stay in there, man.
You know who before that? That girl from Pitch Perfect, the main character girl. I don't know why she was.
Yeah,
Rebel
that's-
Wilson.
Anna
Rebel
Kendrick?
Wilson.
Anna Kendrick.
I don't know, something about her.
Rebel
And before
Wilson.
that, it was-
Nothing wrong with Rebel.
Yeah, Jessica Biel was a while ago.
Yeah, Jessica Biel was like for a while.
Oh, Anna.
for
Ken-
me,
sorry,
for a while, it was Rebel Wilson. So
Yeah, we thought it was Rebel Wilson.
Rebel Wilson, isn't
Yeah.
that?
Hell yeah, get on top of old Smokey, all covered with cheese.
She's funny,
You know,
but she's
she's
killer.
She's dropped heaps of kegs lately, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, she
well,
needs to
she's
be big.
a
She
billionaire or
suits
something.
Yeah, I don't know that did all that.
I don't even find that funny.
Congrats, now you got a big head.
Yeah, she's got a big. She's got a 5 head. She's got a massive head.
Dude, she's gonna have trouble keeping her balance now.
So the book and the cult. Would you start a cult? Would you start a cult, Dean?
Why not? Everybody else does.
Yeah, I reckon I would. I reckon it'd be good. Brownies would be good. I don't know what you'd have in it.
You all right?
Fucking.
Your pinky finger again?
Nah, just cramp. Fuck you.
Dolzy, you should start a
Menstrual?
cult.
Oh.
Take a Midol and lie down.
Why do you look like you're jerking off?
What is a Midol? Is that Panadol?
It's for menstrual cramps.
Is that our
Oh. Salty's just dying on
Salty,
screen.
do you have a heavy flow this month? I love you too, Salt.
Here we go. Here's a better question. We're all going to start a cult, and it's going to suck. What's the best movie soundtrack of all time?
Oh, easy. Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon.
That's the only one I know. Sorry.
Oh, The
What's
Crow.
that in
The
Iron
Crow's
Man?
got a good soundtrack.
The Iron Man soundtrack is killer.
The Rocky or Karate Kid.
Guardians of the
Are
Galaxy.
we talking like
Is it the
score or
AC/DC
soundtrack?
Nah, soundtrack like the because I was why I say I was working out today and I was listening to 80s montage music, always good, and they're all fucking awesome. I'm sitting there going, hang on a minute, there's been no real good movies that had like these awesome soundtracks like back in the 80s. Like had tons of Top Gun, Karate Kid, Tell Elmo's Fire. All these ones are all like terrific. But then I sat there and thought, maybe yeah, you're right. Guardian of the Galaxy, Iron Man, which was I think all just AC/DC music, wasn't it?
Yeah,
pretty
that's what he
much.
just
Pulp
said.
Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Have you watched Baby Driver?
Oh yeah.
That's a good movie.
Great soundtrack on that.
Yeah, look, Baby Driver soundtrack.
It's actually like the movie is made to the soundtrack. That's how good it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, love it.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah, it's got some good songs actually.
Mm-hmm.
Track listing. Here we go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, rude. But Guardians of the
Alright.
Galaxy is like old music, like it's 80s music. So it's not a new,
Yeah.
like it's not. It's
Gladiator.
not like Top Gun. Gladiator.
Oh,
Matrix.
Matrix.
Yeah, actually, that's not bad.
Yeah, that has good songs on it.
Oh.
Salty, what's your favourite soundtrack? This would be good. This would be like
Fuck me, I thought I was on mute. My favourite soundtrack, I just told you, Karate Kid or Rocky, they're the only two I know. They're the only two I remember.
Rocky's pretty
And I
good.
just, I don't know any of them. I don't really know music. I know songs, but I don't know, apart from Amy Shark, I don't really know songs at the moment. I don't listen to music, man. I haven't been able to listen to music for a little while. I just listen to SEN or my podcast.
Just change the.
Maybe it does
change-
balance.
listen
Yeah,
to-
that one.
Just change your genre. Listen to fucking rap or some shit.
Yeah, but even then, sometimes, man, I just prefer to listen to my podcast and shit. There's enough sport going on at the moment. I can just listen to that.
yeah. No, I reckon that Bad Boys has a good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'd have to say the best of all time is Purple
Oh.
Rain.
Pulp
Purple
Fiction's
Rain,
good
oh.
hardstyle
Mm.
music.
Romeo and Juliet, that actually has some good music.
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Friend.
Romeo and Juliet.
Like even the stuff from that soundtrack that didn't blow up big was really good.
Yeah, I agree. Dirty Dancing, come on, that's a classic.
Oh, yeah.
It's a classic, come on.
She's like the wind.
Oh,
Yeah,
Top
On
Gun.
you, Nick.
What about Top Gun?
Yeah, Top Gun had the best.
Did anybody say Saturday Night
Fast and
Fever?
Furious.
I mean, it's got to be mentioned.
Well, that's the
Oh.
thing. if you like a movie that had an original song that went gangbusters because of the movie soundtrack. A lot of these, like Grease or Saturday Night Fever or Top Gun, a lot of these songs made it because of the movie.
You know what's got an unreal soundtrack? Shrek.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does actually.
The Shrek soundtrack is off tits. No, there's
Bodyguard.
Bodyguard, yeah.
Most of these movies have like one fucking.
Dude, that was
What
big
And you remember
when
it.
it came
What
out.
about 8
Yeah.
Mile?
8 Mile, yeah.
Yeah.
Flash
Get rid
Gordon.
of-
What's the best-selling one of all time? Do we know? Do you have that handy?
Yeah, I will.
Titanic. The Titanic one will be up here.
Best selling soundtrack of all
I
time.
think that one sunk, Dave.
Oh, there we go. Oh my god! Oh, this is a trip. The top 5 best selling number 5 is fuck me. Number 5 is Dirty Dancing.
Mhm.
Yeah, makes sense.
Number 4, Forrest Gump.
What?
I don't even remember any music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good track.
Forrest
That's a
Gump's
good
got,
track.
it's got everything from. Well, I'll read the.
That did have a lot of oldies.
Skinner, Jefferson Airplane, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Prince,
Yeah.
if you know. Purple Rain.
Fuck you, I remember that.
Number 2, Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah.
What's Purple Rain?
Right.
What?
Cupcakes. I make cupcakes.
Can't even see, there's no
When were you born, Salty?
It's not that there's really-
1964.
Rain, Prince.
No, I don't know what Purple Rain is.
You know who
Tell
Prince
me
is?
later. Huh?
You know who Prince is?
Yeah, I went to his concert.
What? Hang on.
You went to Prince's concert?
And he didn't play
Yeah.
Purple Rain.
Told
No,
you this a while ago, bro.
Did he play Man in the Mirror?
I don't remember. It was 15 years. It was like 15 years ago.
He played black and white.
It was
How
15
about
years ago.
Celebrate?
It was 15 years ago, clowns.
Jumbo.
Anyway, Ash, what's the countdown? What's number 2?
Oh, Jesus.
What about Sound of Music?
Anna Sandman's my favourite song from Prince. And the number one selling soundtrack of all time is The Bodyguard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I told you.
But you know when it's a good soundtrack when you hear that one song. and
Ooh,
it's
Max. That's right. 89 Batman. I just got a shout out. True story.
Home and Away.
Home and Away.
Closer each
Yeah,
day.
fuck yeah.
Oh,
Right, right. Finally, some respect.
What's Home and Away?
I'll put the
It's a
Home and Away
TV
theme
series.
song.
It's a TV show in Australia. It's the best show ever.
That
Does
song,
it have good music?
Best Australian show.
whenever I hear the Home and Away score at the start of the show, I feel ill inside.
I feel ill. I feel
You're
dirty.
dropping in your. What the fuck? Disregard.
This is the greatest
Ada?
song. This is the greatest song Salty's ever heard.
Who
in
is
history.
Ada Nicodemu?
Hey,
Nicodemu?
Nicodemo.
Hello.
Salty's got it on
Exactly. I know why I watch it.
Oh my god. I'll give her a back rub.
We've reenacted the Fast and the Furious.
It gets better.
Got TikTok.
What's his name? Is it?
Emotion. Stay forever.
Janine, you have the voice of an angel.
It's like embedded in your head. That's like all
Yeah.
we used to watch as a family, as a kid. Like that, Neighbours. Like, oh.
You know the worst thing is that song's going to be in your head all weekend now.
Yeah, for sure.
Hope so.
It's a horrible. It's just a horrible show. But yeah, no, I reckon. Yeah, well, someone said Sound of Music before, didn't they?
Yeah, Sound of Music.
What about Aladdin?
I think I know all of the songs. If you played the songs, I reckon I know 99% of them.
Where's a Nick? There's a.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, yeah. I grew up on Sound of Music.
What about what are Disney movies like Aladdin?
Nah,
Beauty and the Beast.
nah.
Yeah.
I
No.
never really watched Disney movies. I never really got into them.
Hour and 15 and you're out, Janine. Come on.
Yeah. What's a top
Yeah,
five?
You
what's
could
top
squeeze
five
in like
Disney
3
movies?
Disney movies on the trip around Malta.
What's your top 5 Disney movies, Nick?
My top 5. Are we just animated?
Yeah, let's go animated. Yeah.
Okay. Aladdin, number 1. Are we counting Pixar?
Go
Whatever.
for it.
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
go for it.
Okay. Toy Story 2. No, it's boring then. All the rest would be Pixar. Yeah, basically all that 90s stuff was pretty good. Oh, the Frozen ones, I saw those. Those were good. Did you see anybody watch those?
No.
I
My
heard, the
daughter
song,
hates Frozen.
heard the song about fucking trillion times.
You just got to let it go, Dean.
Huh? I'm gonna let it go. Fuck.
You just got to let it go.
I know.
True, man. Broken walls.
I like how Janine's at a co-star tonight. It took 30 weeks, but we got.
I wonder if he'll play trivia and how he'll go.
Yeah, get him back for trivia.
They're getting back for trivia for sure. You got to add more to it than Salty will. Now, my favorite Disney movie would have to be. I reckon Aladdin is pretty hard to beat, but it's just Robin Williams is just a beast throughout the
I just remember dying laughing when I saw that for the first time, and it's still really good.
But I do like the older school ones, like Robin Hood.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That era as well. Like, what was it? Pinocchio.
Yeah, Pinocchio was like 1939.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like their second feature. That one was good.
I think the only one that I used to watch like a lot of the time was Snow White and Robin Hood. I think those were.
No, Snow White's a bitch.
So I don't know. I didn't watch any of them, to be honest. Like a lot of people know like cool soundtracks and stuff like that. I have no idea.
Lion King.
The Lion King.
Moana. I've never watched that. That's the one with the rock in it, isn't it?
The only Lion King and I watched it in Malta was the newest one with like Beyonce and shit in it.
I didn't like that at all.
I didn't either.
What, the live action Lion King?
Yeah.
Not worth it?
No.
It was
They're going to
alright.
stop making live action movies of these things. They made the live action of Aladdin. I haven't watched it because I refuse to. I don't want to see the King of Entanglement himself as freaking what's his face?
The genie.
Terminator 2. That was a great soundtrack.
Terminator track.
Roses, yes.
Why would you buy that soundtrack? Just buy Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. You're all set.
Yeah. I still can't believe Arnie didn't win an Oscar for Terminator 2. He was fucking awesome.
Wait, who didn't?
Arnie.
Terminator
2.
Let's take it easy.
Give me your shot.
Let's see who was nominated that year.
Me and my idiot mate Googs, who's barely a human being, when the Blu-rays first come out, there we go. So my sister's saying Will Smith as a genie was done well considering his predecessor. I don't know, Robin Williams, man. And when Blu-ray came out, so first time you got high def, easy for me to say, high def. I don't even drink it, and we're pausing it in the scene where they're driving through the LA tunnels, like the sewer tunnels, whatever it is, the pipes. Anyway, we're pausing it, and Edward Furlong, if you press pause into certain spots, Edward Furlong is probably a 45-year-old bloke with a beard. Cycle. It's so bad they didn't even edit it out. They didn't even like use CG or anything. It's just this old dude riding him up like with a 14-year-old's clothes on. But it's the best when he's dying at the end. It's like. I love it. And when that chick drinks milk, and the husband's annoying her, and it just goes shoom, and it gets the old Salty's mum's knife through the chin. It's unbelievable. Great movie. I might watch it this weekend.
Your step parents are dead.
What movie are you talking about?
Terminator 2.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes.
That's a classic.
Mm.
There's a question for spoiler alert for a movie that's 30 years old. That's a question actually. What movie, the sequel was better than the original?
I liked Bad Boys 2 and 3 better than the first one.
Well,
I liked the last Bad Boys.
What are you talking about?
You said what fucking sequel was better than the original?
Yeah, but your opinion's wrong.
Oh, jeez.
You can't have an opinion, Dave, unless it's the popular one.
No, but Bad Boys is a fucking classic.
Max, no.
No, Bad Boys is fine. It's just the other two I liked it better. I don't really remember number one, but Mighty Ducks as well. There was a couple of good ones of those.
Why is it all these like We
like-
Did a
I
British
like-
2 is far superior to the original?
I don't remember it.
Did they do an Air Bud too?
What do you like better, the first Smokey and the Bandit or the second one?
I actually liked the Creed 2 as well over Creed.
I haven't seen it.
Too fast.
Too fast.
Yeah, there you go, Haley. That's too far. Yeah, that's right.
I'll give it that. That was good.
Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back was probably the best sequel.
Yeah, all those Star Wars movies were shit though. So.
Yeah, okay. Well, you wouldn't remember the first one if you watched it.
I didn't watch any
I
of it yet, but I'll get there.
haven't seen Trainspotting 2, but Trainspotting 1's fucking pretty epic, so I don't know if I'll
Fuck
watch
yeah.
that.
How about Aliens?
I haven't watched it in 25, 30 years. It's not fresh enough in my mind.
It's kind of
Dark Knight.
comparing apples and oranges, though.
Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Janine?
No, I don't have many that I've.
Miss Congeniality too.
Harry Styles'
What's
live
the name?
concert.
Like all the ones that you're talking about, all like sequels and stuff like that are very like action heavy based. I'm not into that kind of. Like, you know,
What are you into? What do you like?
I don't know.
What you 50 Shades Darker?
Nah, see, I didn't like any of those. The books were way better than the movies. But
All
anyways,
right.
I don't know. Movies are a hard one for me. Like it's
Here we
hard to
go.
find.
Do you want me to give a list?
Yeah.
Of
give me
what?
this. Movies.
Oh, of your mum. Oh,
The fuck? This guy just turns to shit whenever I ask a question.
no, you're all right. I like you. Aliens.
Makes fun of you.
Godfather. All in is me and you, Dave.
Oh,
Godfather Part 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Terminator 2. Empire Strikes Back. The
Toy
Dark
Story
Knight.
2.
hang on. I got one. I got another one.
Oh, cool.
Rambo. First Blood.
Ooh.
Rambo, the second one was better than the original, I reckon.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, I'll give you that. 2 points to Dave. The Bourne Supremacy, which is the second one, and Toy Story 2. So,
All right.
Angry-
Good stuff.
Angry Salty 2 is apparently the best.
Even saltier.
Angry Salted 2.
It just gets saltier, motherfuckers.
Saltier.
Salty with a vengeance.
Salty Hard. Oh, Die Hard 2, I reckon. Oh, no, Die Hard was... No, Die Hard... Nah,
Yeah,
Die
the
Hard...
first one was a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it was, actually. That's probably the best Christmas movie of all time. Actually.
What about Home Alone 2?
Apart from Home Alone. Nah, I liked Home Alone 1 better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Home Alone 1.
What about Back to the Future?
Nah.
This is what it sounds like.
Titanic 2, The Rise.
That second one is rough, man.
The Rise of the Glacier.
Down again.
Hey, Dave, did you hear how they raised the Titanic? They sent crates of Viagra down there.
Get some of that blue, baby.
There'll be a lot of blue balls down there.
Hey, Nick, guess what time it is?
Oh my!
Hey, Sleazy, did you have to look away when they play that clip?
It's a bloke's foot.
Oh, yes, Dave, that's true.
It's a bloke's foot. So, yeah, I do. You should do your feet, Dave. With all like fucking ingrown. You should do your feet.
I'm gonna do a
I've
celebrity.
had ingrown toenail for ages, brother.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm doing celebrity feet one week.
Yeah, Janine loves feet stuff.
No, I do not.
You do
Janine,
not?
you like
Oh, that was a
foot
lie.
massage, don't lie.
That was a lie. I hate feet.
You don't like foot massages?
No, people can touch my feet. I just don't.
Well, of course, one-way street, typical fucking woman. All right, next.
Oh.
I'm only joking, Janine.
My feet may be ugly, Janine, but they give good back rubs.
Oh, the corns on your back.
Exfoliating.
Okay, so we're going to Hollywood tonight for trivia. I don't know if I ever told you guys about this. We used to have this thing down here at the LA County Museum of Art. They were called live reads, and what they would do, Jason Reitman, guy who made Juno and Up in the Air, a bunch of stuff, he would select a script, and he would announce the script 2 weeks before the event, which would be once a month, and then the day of, he would announce a cast. So, for example, I went and saw the Maltese Falcon once, and it was an all-black cast. Lawrence Fishburne and Angela Bassett, I forget who else. But what they had when you would go to these, they would have these minimalist posters. I don't know if you've seen these. They're alternative takes on movie posters, and they're really kind of cool. So that's what we're going to have tonight. We're going to have some minimalist movie posters. And I've removed the titles. Well, I haven't removed them. I had to block them out. Yeah, I need you to guess the movie. All right, everybody ready?
Here we go. Number one.
All right, number one.
Before Santa comes down my chimney.
I can't see because Nick's name's in the way. Or
Yeah,
am I
I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix that. Here we go.
not-
It just is now showing.
5 salts better than one, baby.
No, I do have to say, guys, the devil is in the details with these things.
I've got no idea what. Are we supposed to guess the movie title from the picture?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
No, that's not a movie, Dave.
It is. It's about to be.
Fucking hell, the movie.
Fucking hell, 2's better.
Dude, the movie.
Dude. I don't know.
My brain's like fried right now.
I have no idea what the fuck. I'm looking at myself here. I don't know. I'm lost in my own eyes.
I would look at those hashes a little closer.
Ah, Trini. Hello. Hello. Hi. Look at the what a little closer.
Right up here, these things.
Triangles. Hey, baby. I don't know what that. Nah.
You know what I did then?
Down. Down. Go. Sit there.
Yeah.
Nah, I got no idea.
No idea.
Bowling for Columbine.
Bowling is a big theme of it.
Fuck, if you can get the movie from those triangles and that little thing, that's pretty good. And my head.
Bowling should narrow it down quite a bit.
I reckon.
You reckon you know?
I reckon maybe.
Okay.
Is it a comedy?
It is a comedy.
I reckon I've got it. Okay, next.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Fucking hell, Nick. Every picture?
Everyone. Well, except for one. One they didn't put the title on it, so.
I got you, babe. Oh, isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's it. What's her name's in it? Oh,
Sonny and Cher?
Freaking tip of my tongue.
How do you know Sonny and Cher, but Prince?
I went to his fucking concert, I told you.
But you don't know any of his songs.
It was 20 fucking years ago. I don't know what I did 20 days ago.
He's been dead for 2 years.
Him? Is it what?
Prince is
Like
dead.
you went to go see him in concert, and Purple Rain, like his most famous work of all time, and his most famous song of all of them. Like
Yeah, he
he's the
didn't die
purple
during-
one.
He didn't die during the concert, number one. And number two, Prince, the only song that I know, how's it go?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Cream on Top or some shit?
Yeah. Cream. You like cream.
Cream on top.
Cream Get on Top or something?
No.
Oh god.
I got you, babe. Ooh.
Pie.
Do you know what this one
on
is?
top. What?
Nah, I don't
Oh.
know.
I have no idea.
Oh, wow.
600's
Okay.
in there, obviously.
Well,
Six something.
How many of these are there? 10?
yes.
It gives me 15 minutes to do any fucking thing else.
These are all like very classic movies.
Oh, that's why I don't know them, because they're fucking old.
Yeah, I should have put Purple Rain and maybe underneath the,
Yes, you fucking
underneath,
do that.
maybe I'll put it underneath the cherry moon.
I don't know what that is.
That's a Prince movie. Dum dum.
What time is it where you are now? Like 2 3 in the morning?
You asked that.
It's 6 a.m. How about that? 6
Is it
a.m.
really?
I'm giving you a hint, big guy.
Ah.
You might give some hints on these because I'm stuffed with that one.
Good Morning Vietnam.
You got it. Number
No,
3.
really? No fucking way. Oh, fuck. Really? Couldn't have used Janine's head or fucking someone else's head?
I had a isolated cap of your head, so it was real convenient. I was running short on time.
Oh, sweet. Well, that makes sense. All right.
To be fair, you're far more photogenic, Dave.
Well, I know that. It's not the point.
You're a good-looking kid.
Kid. I'm not sure.
Okay. Notice
Is
the
that a
colors. Notice
that a
the
gun?
colors. That is a gun chamber.
Oh, my God. Feb 60. Of course it's Feb 60. Cool.
What is it?
Don't ruin it.
My wedding anniversary. Next picture. Way to bring up old shit, bro. Fuck you.
Oh man,
It's hard.
where do these moods come from?
I don't know. When you put my head above my fucking wedding anniversary, it brings it out of me, Sorry.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
It's like your main profile pic.
No, doesn't matter. The date you had on there. It's fine.
Oh,
That
the date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Well, I
the
was
same
seeing that, so
size.
I was having fun that night.
I would have invited you, but I didn't know you. So.
All right, so this is number 4.
What's a hint?
Guys, have any of you guessed the first 3?
No.
Well,
we don't know because
I
when
reckon I've got one only, the first one, but that's it.
Well, I mean, look what's going on here. Walking kind of wonky, and then it straightens out all of a sudden.
Forrest Gump. Close.
Dave, that's what I had.
It's a big plot twist.
You
It represents the plot twist at the end of the movie.
Oh, Inception. Butterfly Effect.
You just say movies you saw on Netflix last
guy
week.
that says
All right. I'll throw you a softball. How about this? Number 5.
Oh, yeah, this one's easy.
Yeah, Sailor Moon. Fuck, that was obvious.
It's not obvious to everyone, Salty. We're not all as smart as you, so just take it easy.
Sailor Moon.
December 13th. Really?
I don't.
No.
Jesus Christ! Like, what kind of narcissist are you? Do you think I have a calendar with all the red letter dates in Salty's life, and I have them highlighted on which ones to avoid?
December 13th is fine for now.
Hey, you lost him at narcissist, so don't worry about it.
You did too.
I love you, Salty, but you're being a pissy little bitch.
So, Ross, what's anyone said to me today?
I'm just kidding. I love you. So what happened December 13th?
No, I was fucking with you. I was joking about that.
Okay.
Nothing yet.
What happened on February 16th?
Well, my wedding anniversary, I said.
Oh, and you
That
don't
was
like... Okay.
It was a memorable day.
Okay. Devil's in the details again here.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, look.
The pictures of the
It's a ruler.
Money.
I don't know.
Hell fucking no.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Again. At least I blend into myself nicely.
Well, you're a big, bright, shining star, so...
What is
I
it?
can't wait till we get this travel ban lifted up and come visit you. It's going to be fucking mad.
That was a hint, by the way.
Shining star.
You're a big, bright, shining star. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, very shining stars.
Salty's had his meds today.
All right. Number 7.
Oh,
Fucking hell. If anyone gets any of these, they're doing all right. That looks like the old Atari game I used to play. Oh, Breakfast Club.
What's it got at the?
I'll say Breakfast Club.
We would appreciate if you wouldn't blurt out answers, sir.
Oh, soz, bro.
I'm just kidding.
Can I put 2 potential answers?
At least I'm playing this time. I could have fucked off and done something else.
All right.
We're
Oh,
glad
here's one for you. Here's a softball. If you can't get this, you got problems.
I know that one.
Yeah, I know that one.
Oh,
Oh,
nobody.
that was the answer to one of my other ones. So that was wrong.
Hey, is there a guy from Greece in that movie?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, I got one!
Olivia Newton-John.
Grease too, Dave.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
All
Number
right.
9. This is a tough one.
Oh,
Mike.
Jesus. It's about a tennis game. So
What's on the racket? Was that spaghetti or something?
That is spaghetti on the racket. That would be the giveaway.
Oh, 8 Mile.
Dave, shut up, bro.
But it should have been a sweater.
I will tell you this movie is exactly 60 years old.
Oh, fuck, it's not 8 Mile then.
Oh. Was it remade not long ago?
Was not remade.
Oh.
They should not touch this one. It's really good if you haven't seen it.
I'm so confused. Hey, are we really calling this show Ash versus Malta? I just realised.
And number 10, Salt.
Oh, fuck. That's either the Matt Damon movie or the Robin Williams movie.
Could be the same movie.
It's Aladdin, Salty.
What?
Oh, that's the same
Far out.
What? Is it not a movie?
Is it the Matt Damon movie or the Ben Affleck movie? Or is it the Ben Affleck movie?
Nah.
Maybe?
Isn't it the one where he's really smart?
Could it be all 3? No.
I thought that was Salty, the motion picture.
No,
What the
I
personalities.
we need to get the answers, man, because I reckon I've got some of these right.
Okay. Let's get you some answers. Let's
number
put you out of your misery. Okay, that was bowling alley, those hash marks, and that's a severed toe on the far right.
Mm-hmm.
And if you remember, Bunny
Yes.
Lebowski.
Yes,
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
got.
I got that.
I had bowling for Columbine.
Oh my god.
A live read of Bowling for Columbine. All right, number 2. I Got You, Babe would come on at 6 a.m. in.
Groundhog Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's good. That's smart. I like that.
good
I like
movie.
That's yeah.
Okay, and this one, anybody have any guesses?
Yeah, I had
Yeah, Ash, what did you have?
I had Pulp Fiction, but then the Pulp Fiction one came out later, and I went, oh well, I stuffed that up.
Well, you're on the right track.
Chitty
Oh.
Chitty Bang Bang.
No.
What you have is different colored bullets, a la Mr. Orange, Mr. White, Mr. Brown, Mr. Blue, Mr.
Is it
Pink, Mr.
Reservoir
Yellow.
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs. Do I get a point for being close?
No.
No.
Oh.
So far, I'm 0 for 3.
Okay, and this one, if you'll remember at the end of the movie, Kevin Spacey walks with a limp that all of a sudden mysteriously goes away. Kaiser Susie.
So why does the limp go away?
Because he was faking it. He's
What?
Kaiser Soze.
Why the fuck would you fake
Spoiler
a limp?
alert.
Why would you fake a limp?
Watch the movie.
So the prisoners don't beat you up. I don't know.
Because the bloody
This one, of course, I think you guys knew.
Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Oh, Steve.
yeah.
And our great big shining star right there, Dirk Diggler would have had something to measure.
Oh.
I was close. I had Salty the Musical.
I haven't seen that.
Well, Salty blurted this out.
So I was fucking right.
I reckon you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I had,
Yeah.
You reckon right.
Yeah.
you know what I had before that though? I
Where
had
they
Mean
sit
Girls.
and their characters.
Yeah, so I had Mean Girls originally because they weren't. You can't sit with us, and there was two people there.
Can you read the stuff at the bottom?
I couldn't read the bottom.
Nah.
Well, it has like the geek, the spaz, the sporto, dick. This one, I think we all
Pulp
knew.
Fiction.
Yeah.
Yes. This Best Picture winner in 1960, Jack Lemmon and Shirley MacLaine. It's called The Apartment, and I highly recommend it.
Okay. I had 8 Mile.
Way ahead of its time.
60 years ago.
And lastly,
Beautiful Mind.
Batman.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I told you. You were right.
No, because
which one was it? The Robin Williams movie or the Matt Damon movie?
Both of them.
It was a Ben Affleck movie, wasn't it?
I just couldn't remember the name of it.
But you can see how I could have got Beautiful Mind though.
What?
The Beautiful Mind, he does exactly the same.
No,
Well, he does it on a window.
I get half a point because I got that right.
Look, it was clearly a chalkboard, Ash.
Well, I got 3.
Look, it's a world famous Robin Williams movie, and
Yeah.
Is Matt Damon in it or not?
what's that?
Matt Damon's in it too, yeah?
No, it was Edward Norton.
Oh, fuck. No, the movie you just said, Good Will Hunting. Matt Damon's not in that?
No, that was Ed Norton and Woody Harrelson was in it.
Steve Carell.
So Robert Williams isn't in Good Will Hunting?
Mindy Kaling was the love interest.
All right, I was wrong then.
Dwayne Johnson was the love interest.
Fuck you, Dean.
Hulk Hogan did the voice for the animated squirrel.
Animated squirrel.
Yeah, Salty. Paul Walker died on set. He was playing the mop. He was playing the cleaner, and he slipped and broke his neck.
Too soon, bro. Too soon. Too soon. Clear, my mouth's not moving, cunt. No. Anyway.
Oh.
I got 2, I think. I got breakfast.
Nick, I like
Well, that
that one.
sounded like it was kind of tough. What did everybody score? Janine, I'm pulling for you.
I got 3, 4.
You're tied for first. Wait, did you have 3 or 4, Ash?
No, I got. What did you get? 3.
You and
You
Dean tied for first.
Yeah.
This is my first one.
Good job.
Pretty sure I got.
Dude, Malta represent.
Viva Malta.
The fuck?
What's that? What is that? Is that
Everybody on the island is standing a foot
is that what we
taller
do?
tonight.
Maltese of the world, spice up your life. Every boy and every girl, spice up your life.
All right,
All right.
Can
All
I do
right.
Malta
that was
next week?
trivia, right?
Next week, can I do a Malta trivia?
Yeah, right.
Do you want to do trivia?
It'll be a short
Yeah.
one.
What?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I might have come up with something that's fucking absolutely hilarious. Does anyone want to see the commercial for the Maltese version of Coke?
Kenny?
Kenny.
Yeah, no. Here
Kenny.
we go. This is why I think Malta is a stupid country. Face the sun, eat a dog. She's not Maltese.
This is a pretty good commercial. What are you talking about? Let's put money into that.
Taste life. Eat
It's not
pizza.
Oh, it's
Where's
like shitty pizza?
Swimming.
She's not Maltese.
Jumping.
Fat
Throwing.
friend.
Kenny.
Yeah,
Taste refreshment.
What is Kinney?
It's like the
It's-
version of Coke.
it's their original drink.
Is it
was
citrus?
made there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Dr. Pepper / Coke, I would say. It has that kind of mix. It's actually nice, but it's more orange, so it's got like an orange tinge flavor to it.
Have you ever tried the Italian Canotto drink?
Chinotto?
Canotto?
So it's Coke that's gone bad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Chinotto? It's like fermented orange from. I've got some in my fridge.
Chinotto.
Hang on, wait.
All right. That was good.
It's horrible. Oh my god, they've got. Oh, what is this? Oh no.
Ash, man, you already apologized. Don't make yourself do it again next week.
No. What the fuck is going on here? I just went on a video on YouTube. It's a chick taking a shit. What is going on?
Put it up.
She got the Kenny shit.
I'll wait for Janine to review this because this looks absolute bonkers. Where is it? There we go. Janine, have a what?
Imported directly from Malta.
Oh god.
Wait, is that how old is that?
It's fresh. I just got it in the fridge.
It's fresh, hey.
It looks old. It's an old style drink.
Is that available in Australia?
Yeah, you can buy it from
Yeah.
like
Oh,
specialty
okay,
stores.
okay.
And it says the ingredients are carbonated water, sugar, coloring, food acids, sodium bicarbonate. So what's the flavor though?
Potato, tomato paste, olive oil.
What's the preservative number for anus?
It says orange flavor and aromatic herbs. Bittersweet flavor.
There you
Can't
go.
open it though. It's always
Bittersweet.
hard to open.
Here we
I
go.
drink it while you're watching this kid shit.
Apparently this is pretty full on.
Troy, can you try to open this for me?
This is a Maltese ad.
Come here.
Dana säger det weekend break. Och Sebold Klimgar Pesha kyssa Bellicentia.
Sounds like they're speaking Hut.
Oh, these are.
That's Bib Fortuna.
This is not a good representation. Let me just say that. Glog, glog, glog.
Oh no. Oh, here we go.
His missus got it right.
Oh Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
look at the bulge. Look at the bulge on the old man.
Oh my
And the
God!
tits everywhere.
What the
That's
fuck
hilarious.
is this?
I don't know.
Nah, that's not a real commercial. Surely not.
It's a dude. He's got a
Oh,
heart.
Look at them
fuck.
titty balls.
go vodka. Go vodka.
Energy. Go vodka.
Oh
energy.
my lord.
What is she saying?
Stop squeezing it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, you can look it on Facebook to see if it's legit.
Stop smashing.
Drinking a
Legit.
two.
Stop smashing.
Oh, that's the best. Stop smashing. What the hell? What is Go Vodka?
Is that legit?
Yeah, that's a thing. It's where is Go Vodka? Let me have a look. Go Vodka. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's a drink. 19 people like it.
Ew.
It's a Maltese vodka.
Hmm.
There you go. So
This
that's
is made in a cheese factory. Fun fact for you.
In a cheese factory?
Cheers. The beer.
that's
Oh.
not very much beer either, by the way.
It's
I'm not-
nice.
I'm not even being funny. Like, it's not. Well, yeah. Is there anyone else we can offend?
Anyone who's Sicilian out there we can offend next week?
Hey, you don't leave the homeland alone, eh? So next week, I think we're Wednesday nights, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So programming note, we're moving to Wednesday nights.
Free up your schedule.
Oh yeah, free it up because the party's never going to end.
I really think Janine owes the footy players an apology. I mean, you really took the piss out of their profession.
Yeah,
Like you talked about them like they're. It's not really a contact sport, like all that stuff.
I'm offended. You should apologize to me.
I'm not apologize to you. Everything I said is an absolute fact.
Hey, I've got a whole list of fucking apologies like mate.
so that is such a Janine thing to do. You should apologize. Hang on a minute. You should apologize to me. No reason why. Just
Well, because I was saying, not that it's not a non-contact sport, I'm saying it's less contact than other more contact sports.
Then what other sports is it less contact, man?
I told you before, like those.
I wasn't listening before. I was doing something else.
Yeah, but rugby's.
All right. So I'd say like soccer is non-contact, right? Then AFL, and then like it goes
Baseball
down the
is
line.
non-contact.
I
So
would
you're
go-
comparing,
Baseball.
Janine, you're comparing it to rugby.
sorry.
Cricket.
All right. Do you want me to
So
show you a non-contact sport? Local.
Well, you make
footy.
these footy guys sound like they're cricket players.
All right. I have a video. Then we'll wrap this whatever the hell it is up. It is a local footy punch on.
Show the Cranbourne fight.
That
This
I,
is the thing. Ashley's showing you false things of the sport.
Is this
not
doctored
happening.
footage, Ash? Is this fake
yeah.
stuff? Is this doctored? It looks real to me, Janine.
look at this.
You should apologize. Look at what
Yeah, but
they're
that's-
doing.
They're doing that on purpose. It's not because of the sport. They're just deciding to be douchebags.
Of course they're doing it on purpose. They didn't like train their whole lives and sign a contract by accident. Look at all that contact.
Oh
I'm
my
proud
god.
of the sport, though.
Oh, yeah. Fucking, that was a bad hit, man, that
Look
one.
at that.
Jesus Christ. Janine, look at him.
Timber.
Legs just completely out. Apologize to that man. Janine, would you please pen an apology? I know it's not a full week for you to write it, but
I'm not apologizing.
We're all someone's daughter. We're all someone's daughter.
you're the only person. Oh!
Yeah, but this is just them punching on about not winning.
Oh.
You're joking.
LeBron.
Lines for that.
This is welcome to Australia.
Yeah. That poor guy, man.
This is part of your citizenship. You have to be involved. You have to be involved.
Look at that dumper, Salt.
You know what I'm about is the crowd just get they just jump on the field. Oh
yeah!
Oh, this is a good one. This is a cranberry one.
This is what these guys do when people don't apologize.
Hey, this is a good one. This one.
This
This
is
one.
what you call salty. When people get salty.
Salty, did you ever play the footy?
This is what I do when I don't get extra cheese in my fucking quarter pounder. I played footy in the juniors, and then I played basketball.
You ever get in a scrum like this?
Only basketball.
I've seen Salty get into it like this before.
Yeah. Dude, this guy's a fucking... Dude.
This is non-contact sport.
Yeah, fucking asked him to squeal like a pig.
Oh, man. But you're telling me that's not part of the game. That's not the game. That's just them getting angry over a situation, and then they be douchebags.
So I rate UFC, AFL, rugby, then gridiron. That's how I rate those sports.
When have you seen them like have blood all over their face and shit? Hardly ever in AFL. What are you on?
It's more the potential of injury,
no,
right?
Man. No.
Was it like Gallagher on your shirt?
Janine, I will write the apology for you. You'll just have to read it. Who is that?
Liam Gallagher. That was the greatest concert I've ever been to.
That was Prince.
That and Prince. Nick, this is how this concert went. We've got there, everyone, just like a 2,000 seat arena. Everyone was there. There was just these bunch of drunken yobbo soccer hooligans, you call it, Janine, just going nuts, smoking joints, going off with every song, turning everything into a soccer chant. They had this guy, Jerry Cinnamon, by the way. Get on Jerry Cinnamon.
Great singer.
He's playing. The crowd's going bananas, throwing drinks on each other. he comes off. Liam Gallagher comes out, proceeds to call people in the crowd cunts, changes the set about 5 times. In front of us, there's these 2 old hippie guys who are pinging off their head. The whole place is just chaos from start to finish, and it got to the point where they had to cut the music halfway through the last song because they decided that it was time to stop the concert. And then people just started booing. It was the most amazing concert I've ever been to. It was awesome, but it was just chaos from the first second you walk into the last. It was just crazy.
Hang on here. What's it? Yeah, go on.
Oh, what was that?
I think I've got a video. What's that song that they were singing? Remember they were singing that 80s song?
Oh, give it up, baby, give it up.
Oh, Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Baby, give it up, baby, give it up.
Now I want to hear that version of it. That's.
It was the best. It was chaos from start to finish. It was just brilliant because this guy Jerry Cinnamon comes out and he's like a one-man band, wasn't he? He was just he had like the drum machine on his foot just going, and he just took off, and everyone's just going, it was just resulted of that shirt. Anyway, I hope this weekend your team wins in the grand final. If it's not in the grand final, hopefully you can celebrate it with friends, which you're not allowed to here in Australia because
just do it anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah. You can't do it in Melbourne because we have a dictator.
And the drones will be out if you do, so be careful.
Yeah, how's this, Nick? To make sure that we don't have barbecues and get-togethers to maintain social distancing, the police are going to use drones.
It's too bad you don't have guns to blow them out of the sky.
Yeah. So if that happened in Texas or California,
I don't think so. Give it time.
Yeah.
Dave, you're right. Salty, got sore head or something? What the fuck?
He's not checking his haircut out.
Does everyone love Salty's new haircut?
Oh yeah, thumbs up,
or
thumbs down.
Or the receding bit that he's trying to touch.
I like the way he's talking. And he's
yeah.
best.
Yeah. No, that's a good thought, Salty.
Yeah, no, really, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Now, no one did comment on my haircut, but I think but they probably didn't notice it.
Ooh.
I usually
What?
talk with the show anyway.
You're receding a little bit.
I think you're off the hook. I think you're off the hook, Janine.
And Lucas apologizes for not rocking up because...
Don't apologize to us, Lucas. Apologize next week to everybody.
Yeah, you need to apologize. Lucas needs to apologise to everyone. So I've done one apology. Lucas has done one, but that was on behalf of me, Lucas, and the team because it was a horrible show. Anyhow, on that bombshell. Goodbye. Next
Wednesday
Wednesday.
next week. Wednesday.
Bye, Janine. Bye, Janine.
Yeah, Wednesday.